Have you ever had this happen to you? You're going down the road and you feel that little bump, 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 and you know you've got a flat. The last thing you want to do is have to get out of that car and change it, especially if it's a blinding rainstorm that's happening at the time you have the flat. Now, all you have to do is call an 800 number that's available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can have that flat fixed. They will bring you gas, tow you up to 100 miles to the destination of your choice. And you can do that by simply signing that ticket and driving away. Occasionally, you want to take a different vehicle than your regular everyday car or truck. Maybe you've got an RV, or you're pulling that boat to the lake, or maybe taking it out to the ocean. Got that big dually truck, with the extra tires on it to make sure you got a smooth ride. Got that motorcycle that you've hopped on ready to go let your hair fly in the wind, or maybe you're just taking livestock to the show. If you have a flat on any of those vehicles, let me tell you, a small tow truck is not going to cut it. So you'll be happy to know that they're going to dispatch a big tow truck out to take care of that problem. And they will absolutely make sure that you get back on the road or get taken to a safe destination. Best news is that we pay the first 100 of that claim. And occasionally you have those little minor fender benders, the kind where you're not hurt but the vehicle is. And you have to take that car in to get the repairs done on it. And when you do, and you want to make sure it's right away, you're going to have to have a rental car or something to get around in. Did you know that if you save those tickets, we are going to help cover the first 5 days of that rental expense? And if you're more than 50 miles from home, you're going to need something in additional, like maybe lodging, meals, or even commercial transportation. If that were to happen, when you turn those receipts in, you can be reimbursed up to $500. And sometimes we want to go on a vacation, and if you're like me, I think about it, but planning is a totally different story. You've got a concierge service that's going to help you with detailed directions, maps and brochures, airline discounts, as well as hotel and motel information. And wow, just think, you don't have to find one of those hotels with a funky little sign out front that says you can stay here and get a discount. Almost every chain out there is listed with us, all through an 800 number. And how about, sometimes, I'm driving down the road and I kind of get my foot a little bit heavy on the gas. If I'm in a state that requires it, may have to post a bond if I get a traffic stop. And if that happens, all I've got to do is call the 800 number and they're going to post up to $500 for me. In addition to that, if it's something a little more serious and maybe somebody died as a result of that accident, did you know that whenever I go for my preliminary hearing, for me to call somebody or maybe one of my friends and say, hey, send me $25,000, they're going to go, are you nuts? But did you know if I have my membership card, all I have to do is have them call and that bond will be posted up to $25,000. And how about being reimbursed for the legal fees? Did you know that sometimes legal advice can be a little costly? And on a traffic violation, if you just get a minor traffic ticket, maybe you followed too close, didn't stop at that stop sign, passed on a double yellow lane, just speeding. All those things mean that you're probably going to get a ticket, and you usually know it when you see those little lights flashing in your rearview mirror. So now, with Motor Club of America, all you have to do is turn that ticket in through the 800 number that's in your information. They have an attorney that will go to court for you, and in most cases, you don't have to appear. May still have to pay a fine at the end, but boy, if they can keep that off your record, wouldn't that be great? Not every time, but most of the time they do that. And if you decide to hire your own attorney, they'll even reimburse you up to $200 for his fee. And on something that's more serious like those criminal charges, they'll even help you with a referral attorney and cover up to $2,000 of that bill. Now, we know that if you have personal injury or vehicle damage, and say that you're in an accident on private property, or maybe the person that hit you doesn't have insurance, wow, can you imagine trying to collect? Your insurance company is usually not real good at helping you out on some things. But if those people get a letter from an attorney, they're going to help to pay up a little bit faster because nobody wants to go to court. So you've got up to $500 to write letters in your personal defense and also to help you with any vehicle damage claims. And did you know now, as a Gold and Platinum member, we even offer some of the same services, but we've enhanced the legal portion of that. You can have telephone consultations on any personal legal matter for free. Can you imagine every time you have a question, instead of thinking about having to pay the attorney, you can pick up that phone call and make it? And there's going to be letters written on your behalf for covered legal personal matters. In addition to that, you can have fixed fees on a schedule for things that are like maybe as simple as a name change or making out a will or a trust. Can you imagine getting that done for $170? How about a waiver divorce for $210? Or even becoming incorporated for only $295. So those discounted rates can be very, very cost effective for you. $5,000 in vehicle theft reward. I tell you what, if you've ever walked out on a parking lot and forgot where you parked and you get that little pit in your stomach, that little feeling that says, oh no, where's my car? The first thing that does cross your mind is, what if someone stole it? And I tell you, to be able to find that vehicle, everything in it is still intact, is really a great blessing. But if for any reason that car should be stolen, there is a $5,000 theft reward for any information that's going to lead to the arrest and conviction of the person involved in that theft. And that could even be paid to the law enforcement agency. But they don't stop there. They even pay up to $500 for theft reward on anything that has to do that's farm related, whether it's tractor and equipment, livestock trailers, livestock, or things out of the barn. I don't know about you, but have you ever stopped long enough to think about how many cards you have in your wallet? And if your wallet was stolen or your purse was stolen or you lost that billfold, would you know where to start calling credit card companies? Most of us have things in there that we totally forget about until it's gone, and then we try to remember what all we had. But with your credit card protection, one call does it all. Make sure you've got those registered, because all you have to do is make one call. They get the cards canceled, new cards issued, but more important than that, if somebody does use them, you've got up to $1,000 reimbursement. And how about total security on things outside your vehicle? Did you know as a member that you can save anytime you use the pharmacy, go to get your eyes checked, or even go to the dentist? What if you could put 25 to 60 cents of every dollar you spend back in your pocket? Now that's a significant savings to you and your family. And did you know with the Platinum membership, you're going to get additional discounts at Jiffy Lube, Indy Lube, Maaco, Meineke, Amico, Multi-State, Precision, and that list goes on and on and on. And anytime that I can save money, that means there's more money in my family's bank account instead of me giving it to somebody else. And auto repairs are like anything else. You never know when you're going to need them. And that Travel Assist Emergency Assist program, if you're more than 100 miles from home, it can provide so much for you. If you need a life flight helicopter, think about what that would cost. Probably $25,000 or more just to get off the ground. But there's a lot more at stake here. What if you have children that need cared for? Maybe medical repatriation, emergency evacuation, legal referrals, medical evaluations, consultations, prescription assistance, return to mortal remains, hospital admission guarantee, and so many more things. With Motor Club of America, you have help whether you're on the road, off the road, or in an accident. And that coverage doesn't stop there. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you are in an accident anywhere, whether you're at home, running around town, maybe you're at work, or maybe you're off in another state, things happen that you end up in the emergency room. And once you're there, there are some things that always run through your mind, and that is, wow, will they ever get to me? Number 2 is, wonder what this is going to cost when I leave here. And what if they keep me? What if they keep me and I can't go back to work tomorrow? And those are all questions that you need answers to. But the most important thing is a little peace of mind. How about that emergency reimbursement benefit? Did you know that if you end up in the emergency room that you can have up to $500 reimbursement to you just because you showed up? Make sure you fill out those claim forms and get that emergency cash back to you. And what happens if you do have to go into the hospital as a result of that accident? Think what $150 a day could do for you and your family. That keeps the house payments made, car payments made, utilities turned on. So even though you may not be able to work, life does not have to stop because you're in the hospital. So make sure if you're in an accident that you're taking advantage of the money savings that can come back to you, cash to you and for use for your family. And how about the accidental death benefits? We hope this never happens, but did you know if you were to die as a result of that accident, then your family can receive up to $10,000 that goes back to the estate? And more important than that, make sure you filled out that accidental death benefit claim form. That could be $50,000 that comes back to help your family. More important than that, you could even make it where $25,000 is on the principal name member and $25,000 on the spouse. Or you can even take $30,000 on the principal member, $15,000 on the spouse, and $3,500 for each child. So you see, your platinum membership includes several things to help you. This is going to give you peace of mind whether you're on the road or off the road. That's everything from vehicle roadside assistance to boat and trailer roadside assistance, RV, motorcycle, dually trucks, livestock trailers. How about that travel assistance reimbursement if you have those little minor fender benders? You get trip planning, travel discounts, $25,000 bail bond, $2,000 in attorney fees, $1,000 if you have something where it's personal injury or property damage that you need some help with. So much more in the additional legal benefits that have been added with the Platinum and the Gold plan. $5,000 in vehicle reward for stolen vehicles, $500 for farm equipment. You've got 1,000 card and credit card protection, prescription, vision, dental discounts anywhere from 15 to 60%. And let me tell you, anytime I can put money back in my family's budget, I like it. Auto maintenance and service discounts, injury accident assistance, travel and medical emergency assistance. You've got that emergency room benefit, that daily hospital benefit, and more important, those accidental death coverages. And you know, it's real easy to join. All we do is just get 2 payments to get it started. That's the first month and the last month. So the Platinum plan is $39.99 per month, so that's only $79.98, and then it stays $39.99 per month, same day each month. So there's so many related items in there that can help you, but you know the most important thing is that we don't just stop by offering you tremendous savings on everything that you do on a daily basis. What if we could show you a way that you can actually have your membership for free? Did you know that if you simply refer one person and get them excited about the same benefits and coverage that you're taking advantage of, that you could get an $80 advance commission paid to you? And how about if you did that 5 times a week or 10 times a week or even 30? Did you know you could take that from $80 up to over $2,700 a week? And you know, we think you should be rewarded by telling people, but we also think they should too. When you introduce this program to somebody, you're always paid an upfront advance commission of $80. Now, when they refer someone, you get rewarded again with a $6 advance commission. And we know this is going to continue on through generations, just like families. So you tell someone, they tell someone. Okay, you made 80, they make 6. As this continues on through the next 4 generations, you could actually be earning 66 cents per month for each membership that's there. So you can see that right there can turn into a lot of cash for you. And on top of that, they even have bonuses. Did you know that if you do just 45 apps in a month that you can get a $100 cash bonus? That would sure help offset the cost of some personal insurance, wouldn't it? And in addition to that, we have Matrix Reward. Have you ever been in a program that actually gives you a bonus the 15th of each month? And this is not based on what you and your group do. This is based on you and your group and the other groups that are combined together that you're working with. So this matrix is kind of like an above and beyond the board commission structure. It's a bonus program that pays out whether you're a member or whether you're an associate. And you can earn as much as $3,000 to $7,000. In addition to that, on an annual basis, because you have matching, you can actually earn up to $1 million with some of the programs that are there. So, you know, take advantage of all those savings, take advantage of the rewards dollars. Where else could you get paid just for having a membership? Now, that's a pretty cool deal. And, you know, we want you to make sure that you get your app. So after you sign up, make sure you go to the App Store on iPhone and get your tools all downloaded so you can take advantage of that today. It is so simple and so easy to get started. All you need to do is just push that Join Me button now, and we can take you to your savings where you can start today, not only saving money on everything you do, but making money in addition to that. And even if you're just a customer, guess what? You're still in the rewards program. So pretty soon, the longer you stay, the more it pays. So just know that you're hanging on to a membership that not only saves you money, but it's actually going to help you earn money just because we believe in giving you a loyalty bonus program. Thanks for your time, and we look forward to having you on our team.